Please like, subscribe, and consider supporting our channel. The full raw, uncensored, no narrations, no captions, and unedited version of this body cam footage can be found in the description below. Please consider joining our Patreon. Subscriptions and donations will be used to acquire more public footage related to law enforcement activities. It really helps us do original full-length reporting like this. Sharing this video serves a compelling public interest because it is intended to illustrate the consequences of driving under the influence and discourage others doing so. Defendants are considered innocent until proven guilty. Thank you all for the support.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good. Do you have your license and insurance with you?
This is my license.
Okay.
And the insurance.
Still live on?
Yes.
Okay. So just out of curiosity, what made you stop in the middle of the road here?
I'm sorry, I was talking on the phone.
Okay. That's your Blue Cross card. You have
Yes,
your...
I understand that.
Okay.
Phillips on March 7, 2025 at approximately 23:20 a.m., Officer Phillips with the St. Charles Police Department observed a white to 23 Nissan Kicks developments, swerving into the opposite lane of traffic on the 700 block on Fifth Avenue. Developments. He made a U-turn and observed the vehicle's driving patterns as the driver headed southbound. Developments. After the driver stopped in the middle of the road, he activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop.
Do you have the insurance for the
I
vehicle?
just got back from the trip, so I'm trying to find
Okay.
my things.
Gotcha. Where are you coming from right now?
I was going back home.
What's up?
I just got back from the place.
Buffalo Wild Wings? Okay. What town?
South Elgin.
South Elgin?
At my sister's house.
Okay.
No, I do not have it.
Do you know where you are right now, Amber?
Yes, I do.
Where are you
My
at?
sister is nearby.
Okay.
She
What's nearby?
I can drive you to my sister's house.
That's okay. I don't need you to drive me anywhere.
No, I'm
Time for
perfectly okay.
Not emergency. Okay. So did you just leave South Elgin then?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Are you able to find the car insurance for me? And then just out of curiosity, I was kind of standing over here for a little bit before you noticed me, and you put a cup that was in the center there over on the driver's side door. Any reason you did that? There's like a big pink or purple cup. No.
Here.
Amber, what's your birthday? Gotcha. And your middle name?
Jean?
Jean? Okay.
I have Jess.
Yep, that's your vehicle insurance.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's...
That's all right. I'll at least take a look at it.
It's a little expired.
Okay. Yeah, just a little bit. About a year or so.
Yeah.
Is it your vehicle or?
This is mine.
This? Okay. All right. Gotcha. Hey, could you roll this window down all the way for me?
Which one?
This one? Can you just roll it all the way down for me? Amber, how much did you have to drink at Buffalo Wild Wings?
2 beers.
2 beers? Gotcha. What kind of beers?
Just normal beers.
Just normal beers? Like tall beers or just regular
Tall.
pints? Tall? Remember what kind? Was it just like Coors Light? Or was it an IPA? Something
Light.
fancy? Light? Gotcha. And again, you kind of ignored my question earlier. The cup that you moved from the center over to the side there, what was the reason for that? Obviously, it looks suspicious when I see that. Is there something in there that you shouldn't have when you're driving a car?
No.
No? Okay. What's your highest level of education? Did you go to college, just high school, master's degree?
Community college.
Community college? So you got your associates, or are you still going?
Associates.
Okay.
I am still going.
Okay, gotcha. That being said, would you say you know the English alphabet pretty well?
Yes.
You could do A through Z, no problem?
Yeah.
All right. What I'm going to ask you to do real quick is 10-4, if you could, starting at the letter F, ending at the letter S. Do you think you'd be able to do that for me? So start at F and end at S.
Like A, B, C, D,
Mm-hmm.
E, F, G?
But start at F and then end at S.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and then G.
All right. One other question for you. You decent at math? It's kind of a tricky question.
That's my favorite.
Math
topic.
is your favorite? Okay. So would you be able to count backwards for me from 57 to 36? So start at 57, count back to 36.
55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 50. You want me to keep going?
Yeah, do you remember what I asked you to do?
Count backwards.
Yep. Do you remember from what numbers?
You said from 59. Correct?
I'm asking you.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Okay. So the vehicle's in park, correct?
It is, sir.
Can you go ahead and shut it off for me? Just go ahead and turn the car off for me, okay? I have some concerns about your ability to drive home safely tonight, and I just want to make sure that we're getting you home safe, okay?
Can you please just follow me home?
No. Do you know where you're at?
I do know where I'm
Where are we at?
We're in South Elgin.
Okay. Gotcha. So what I'm just going to ask you to do, Amber, just go ahead and turn the car off for me, and I'm going to have you step outside so I can talk to you a little bit more, okay? My main concern, again, is that you get home safe and everyone else driving on the road gets home safe tonight, all right?
No, I understand completely.
Okay. So yeah, just go ahead and shut the car off for me and go ahead and step out. We'll come over here, okay? And then don't be scared when you pop out. There's another officer standing behind you, okay?
Okay. I'm going to roll my windows up. Is that okay?
What's up? We can handle that here in a second. It's not raining or anything. We'll take care of it, okay? Just go ahead and step out for me, please.
May I please call my parents?
Not right now. I need you to step out, okay? Let's not make this any more difficult than it needs to be. All right? You've been very cooperative. I appreciate it. Like I said, I just want to make sure you get home safe.
I would like to call my parents.
Well, that's not an option right now, okay? Your parents can't help. That's fine, but your parents are not here right now. You're an adult. You're driving a vehicle, and you need to take some responsibility. So go ahead and step out of the car for me.
Developments. He first observed the driver from inside the vehicle. The driver appeared to move a cup with a clear liquid inside from the center console to an area near the driver's side door. Developments. He then knocked on the window and made contact with the driver of the Nissan, who was identified as 25-year-old Amber. Developments. Amber told the officer that she was headed back home after leaving Buffalo Wild Wings in South Elgin. Developments. She was exhibiting indicators of impairment, and she admitted to consuming 2 tall beers earlier that evening.
Okay? Thank you. You can leave all that stuff right there. It's not going anywhere. There's a bunch of police officers here. No one's going to steal your stuff.
I really want to call them.
I understand. You'll have a chance to call them in a little bit.
No,
okay?
I need to call them now.
Miss, you were given a lawful order to step out of the vehicle. Please do so.
Go ahead and set your purse back in the driver's.
Developments. Officer Phillips first asked Amber to recite the alphabet from F to S, but she was unable to do so. Developments. She was subsequently unable to count backwards from 53736 as well. Developments. After additional officers arrived on scene, Amber was asked to exit the vehicle and perform field sobriety exercises.
Receipt. You're gonna come around over here to this officer, so we're out of the street, okay? Yeah.
Then we're going to go over here onto the sidewalk, okay? So we're well off the roadway and on a nice stretch. Okay? Okay. So, 2 beers?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I really would.
Based kind of on our conversation, how you're feeling right now. Do you feel like you're safe to operate a motor vehicle?
I am.
You think so? Okay. That's why we're out here right now, is I want to make sure of that. Okay?
I will give you any information.
Okay.
I have had.
Okay.
I work in. I don't know if you're familiar. 59 and 64.
Okay.
We work. I work as a.
Okay.
My,
Okay. Okay. I understand. Unfortunately, we see that stuff all too often, so I definitely understand what you're going through. Okay? So the last thing I want to see happen, though, is as a result of that,
yes.
either you hurt yourself really bad, or you hurt someone else really bad that's trying to drive home tonight going to work, okay?
And I completely understand that.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things,
Okay.
and we'll make a determination on if you're able to drive your vehicle.
Okay.
Okay? So what I want you to do, do you wear contacts or glasses?
I do. I have contacts in.
Okay, soft lenses?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I don't think they make hard ones
Like
anymore.
dailies.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. So what I want you to do, Amber, go ahead and you're good. Just
right
step forward just so you're not right on that spot there. So just like I have my feet, put your feet together just like mine are.
Mm-hmm.
Put your arms down at your side, okay?
Developments. The first field sobriety exercise was the horizontal gaze nystagmus (HGN) test. During the HGN test, Officer Phillips observed the lack of smooth pursuit and distinct developments, sustained nystagmus at maximum deviation, and the onset of nystagmus prior to 45 degrees. The second exercise was the walk and turn test. Developments. During the walk and turn test, Amber did not touch heel to 2 on each step, turned improperly, and took an incorrect number of steps. Developments. The final exercise was the one-leg stand test, and Amber was unable to perform this test satisfactorily.
So what I want you to do is basically I'm going to shine my flashlight on the tip of my finger, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you're basically just going to follow my finger with your eyes and your eyes only. Do not move your head. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay. Don't move your head, okay?
I'm sorry.
Yep, just eyes and eyes only. And keep moving your head. Just keep your head still. If you need to, put your hands on. Okay. Yeah. If you need to put them up just like this, so your head doesn't move at all. Okay. You're all good. Just keep following my finger, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Keep following. Keep following the light up here, Amber. Look up.
I know.
Look up.
It's just traumatizing.
Okay, then let them go up 2 times, okay? So again, eyes and eyes only. Got it, thank you. Okay, do you have any physical limitations that prevent you from walking normally? No? Okay, so...
I have a bum knee.
Bum knee? Okay. 10-4, no sass. Amber, if you could, just stand right back where we were before. Right here. Can you stand right where my flashlight is?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Okay. All right. So next thing I'm going to do is it's called the walk and turn. Okay. I'm going to demonstrate it for you, and then I'm going to ask you to do it. All right. So what I want you to do first, just like we were before, feet together, arms down at your side. What I want you to do is take your right foot, put it in front of your left. Okay. Heels of your right foot touching the toes of your left foot, just like my feet are like this. Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
Can you go ahead and do that for me right now? What I want you to do is get in that position. You're going to hold it until I tell you to start. So do not start walking until I tell you to, okay?
Okay. So it's really a nice challenge.
Okay. So what we're going to do is you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps this direction. You're going to take a series of small steps with your lead foot to turn around and go back this direction 9 steps. Okay, it's going to look so, and as you do, you're going to count your steps out loud. You're going to look at your feet, keep your arms down at your side, and once you start walking, do not stop until you've completed the test, okay? It's going to look something like this. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. Pivot with your lead foot. Go back. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. Okay, do you understand the instructions as I've explained them to you? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Well, you can start the test whenever you are ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. You really gave me a freaking obstacle person. 5, 6, 7, 8. I really like something more. I have a bad knee.
Okay.
Horrible.
Okay. Okay, you're good. All right, you can stay right there for me, okay? All right, one more for you, okay? Not much. It's not as much of a challenge as the walking, okay? What you're going to do, this is called the one-leg stand. Again, we're going to start with our feet together, arms down at our side. You're going to take whichever foot you choose, okay? You're going to raise it approximately 6 inches off the ground. You're going to count out loud, 1001, 1002, 1003, until I tell you to stop, okay? So basically what you're going to do is you're going to look at your foot, you're going to count again out loud, keep your arms down at your side, and you're going to keep your legs straight. I'm going to demonstrate. It's going to look something like this, okay? I'm going to raise my right foot for the demonstration. So foot out, point your toe. You're going to count out loud, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, until I tell you to stop, okay? Do you understand the test as I've explained it to you? All right, so whenever you are ready, you can start.
You said 6?
Approximately 6 inches off the ground, and then point your toe out. Okay, if you want to stand right here in the middle for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is very wishy-washy.
Okay. On you.
1. Bum knee. 1.
No good?
I'm the worst at balance. Can I do this?
Gotta keep your legs straight.
Then I'm failing already.
Okay. All right, so based on our discussion, everything we just did, how do you feel about your condition to drive right now?
I would like to go home.
You'd like to go home? Well, we're going to make sure you get home safe tonight, okay? Based
I
on
do
what?
not want to make my parents upset.
Okay. Let's not worry about that right now, okay? But what we're going to worry about
I
is
don't
getting you
wanna
home
be
safe,
home.
okay?
Developments. Based on her erratic driving, her admission to consuming alcohol, and her inability to adequately perform sobriety exercises, developments. Officer Phillips placed Amber under arrest for driving under the influence. Developments. After she was handcuffed, Amber was placed in the patrol car and transported by Officer Nicholson to the St. Charles Police Department for further processing. Developments. Officer Fox conducted an inventory of the vehicle and located an open 1.75 bottle of Vidal vodka, 80 proof that was 1/4 empty.
So right now, I am placing you under arrest for driving under the influence, okay? We're going to take good care of you. We're nice guys. Like I said, our main concern is getting you home safe tonight. All right, I appreciate your cooperation with everything.
Can I please have a phone call?
Yep. We'll take care of that once we get back to the station, okay? You've got tiny wrists, okay? So we're gonna lock these up so they don't move around on you as best we can, all right? And it's a short drive back to our station, okay? Okay, Amber, do you have anything on you that would stick me, poke me, or hurt me? Any knives,
No.
needles,
No,
guns,
sir.
anything like
No.
that, okay?
No, sir.
I'm gonna check you real quick, okay?
Of course.
And then is there anything in the car other than your purse that we need to get out of for you? Obviously your phone.
Do you need keys off of this for the vehicle?
My keys are in my purse.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Piece of candy.
I got on your side.
I just got the one pocket so far. Can tell if there's a hole in the pocket or if it's back here. Okay, I'm gonna take your cell phone out and I'm gonna go to this officer here.
No problem.
Okay, nothing down in your shoes and socks?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay.
Who has transport?
I can, or either way, I can.
I'll do tell.
Okay.
We're just gonna go back to this white car here, okay? I'll take you back to this white car.
Okay. What basically is going to happen, we're going to go back down to the station here. I've got to read you this big long thing that's kind of difficult to understand, but you're going to get a copy of it as well.
Watch your step here
You
on
have
the
to wait
curb.
about 20 minutes. I'm going to ask you to do another test. Once we get that done, then you can go ahead and make a whatever phone calls you need to, okay? You'll be with us for about an hour or so.
Yeah, there's no easy way to get in. I can help you. Yeah. Okay. I'll just get you locked in here. Okay. All right.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Nothing besides the purse, right? Because you needed.
Yeah.
You just put everything in here. All right, and then I guess I gotta wait to see if A1. So,
Yeah.
all right.
I'll meet you down there.
All right.
Are you all good?
Tricom 1391, 1095 with a female, starting mileage 79.6, 79.6. Affirmative.
Developments. At the St. Charles Police Department, Amber agreed to provide breath samples. Her breathalyzer test results indicated a BI-C level of 0.324%, developments, which was more than 4 times the legal limit of 0.8%. Developments. After they finished processing Amber, she was later released to her father pending her court appearance.
Sorry to hear that you guys lost somebody at work. It's never easy.
easy. I've lost
What's that?
5 people in the past 3 weeks. This is just...
Where do you work at? Oh, I'm not familiar with it. Where's that at?
It's a psychiatric assisted living.
Is it out on 64? I thought you were.
64 and 59.
Okay, out in Page County then? Or is
Yeah.
that Will County?
DuPage. So I'm going to be in the cell tonight.
No, you won't be in a cell.
I don't have anybody that can pick me up. And I don't have any money.
You don't have anybody that can pick you up?
No.
Okay, where do you live at?
West Chicago.
West Chicago?
Yeah.
I'm sure we can get you home. Is there anybody at home?
There's people at home.
Okay,
But they all have to work tomorrow.
that's fine. If we can't find anything else to do, then I'm sure we can give you a ride home. It's just in West Chicago, then you're right there. What's that? Okay.
Too much going on. I know I was stupid.
Well, once we get done with this, I'll let you know that. I'll just let you know now, we do have a program. It's out of our PD. It's called AID, and they provide counseling and stuff like that. So if you have any interest, we can.
Was charged with the following: driving under the influence, BA 8 or more, as 625 LCS 511 5 Thandels 1, driving under the influence, alcohol 625 LCS 5 of 1, 5 of the 1, improper lane usage 625 LCS 11 7 or 9
Get you in contact with them and potentially be seen with them, okay? And make a meeting with them, speak with them, and they
Trust me,
have a lot of resources and stuff to help with.
I have made a difference